All right, guys, what is up? Welcome to this new challenge. Starting a new web design business from scratch, completely from zero, and growing it to a point where it's making over $100,000 a year. So pretty ambitious project. This is the first video. As of today, I have a brand new business that doesn't have a name, doesn't have a website, doesn't have any clients or any connections. And I'm going to basically restart the whole thing and get it back to making over $100,000 a year. So in the past, I have been doing web design for about 3 years. I have a successful business, but I run a few different groups. Free Facebook group is a paid Facebook group. I post on a forum called the Fasting Forum. Got a lot of different people basically out there who are asking questions. Basically, they're getting stuck at those initial stages of web design, how to get the first few clients, how to start learning how to sell, how to grow the business, how to scale the business, and get it up to a point where it's making a nice, decent profit consistently. So I figured, hey, why not restart my own business? Document the whole thing, people can follow along and see how it's done. I'll be honest with this, I definitely am a little bit nervous. Right now I do have a good business, I have good clients, there's a nice income from that business. So to go back and restart the whole thing completely from zero and have to go through all those different stages again, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think I can do this. It's going to make for some good content either way. I'm going to share fully my successes, but also my failures. And there's going to be a weekly episode that you can tune in and see what's going on. So this is basically day zero as of today. All my income is going to have to come from this new business that hasn't even a single thing yet. So right away, I'm going to have to get started on this. And basically in next week's episode, you'll see what I've done in the week gone by. So one episode per week. I'll stick it out on a Monday and I'll show you what I've done over the last week. My hopes with this challenge is basically to inspire other people. I do kind of connect with a lot of other people at different stages of growing a web design business. And I hope something like this is really going to show that one, it's possible, and then two, how it is possible. So I want to be really, really open. I definitely want to share all the different stages. I know out there right now, there's a lot of good content with people teaching web design, but I do feel that a lot of people only show what works. They show the successes and they don't really show any of the kind of failures or the real side of web design. It's one of those things like any business where you have your up days, your up weeks, your up months, and you have those other months and weeks and days that kind of suck. Some months you sell really, really good. Other months you just get stuck with maybe a project that's going way over time, or you can't make any sales, or just nothing's hitting. So over the last 3 years, I've done very, very well. But there is those days where it is a challenge, and I think that's just a normal part. So with a series like this, I do hope to show both sides, show how it's possible, but give a realistic expectation of what to expect. I do think that this is something that is possible for everyone out there, no matter what stage they're currently at. When I started web design, completely from zero, no experience, no idea what I was doing, pretty much made every mistake that you could make. So I hope something like this is going to show how it is possible for everyone, but also cut down on that learning curve. Hopefully you can pick up what I'm doing a lot faster and basically see how you can go about it yourself. So of course, I am going to be using my own personal experience and skill sets that I've already built up over the last few years, but it is going to be a new business. I'm not going to rely on any of my past clients, any of my past connections. Not going to mention my past portfolio pieces or my past results to new clients. Completely build it up from scratch, just using my experience and my skill sets. I'm going to document how exactly I do that, the processes that I use, the sales techniques. If I can, I'll share things like sales calls, client interviews, the actual projects, the prices, emails that I sent, all those different things. So I want to be as open as possible. I do know with certain clients, with certain projects, you can't share everything. There is kind of private business details, but as much as possible, I'm going to share exactly what it is that I did, how it went, the success, the failure, the results, and how I build up this business from zero. So if you want to follow along with this, and I really hope that you do, check out below this video. I'm going to give a little bit more information, also like the rules and kind of how I'm going to approach this, all the different links, and I hope that you stick around. Give me your feedback, give me your support and your comments. And if you have any questions as well, post up and I'll definitely get to those. So that is it. I'm a little bit nervous. I can feel the heart going, even just making this video. With a challenge like this, you have to put, I guess, your own reputation on the line, your business reputation, and just straight up my income. This is where I make my money. I need that money to survive. So doing something like this is pretty personally challenging, but that's good. Good to take action. It's good to have that fear sometimes. It makes you push yourself harder. So that is it for episode number 1. Next week, Next Monday, I'll stick out the next episode, which will be covering my first week of growing this business. So that is it. Thank you. Comment below if you want, and I'll get back to you. But basically catch you next week, and I'll show you what I got up to.